Hey guys, I'm sitting here with the Bull, Tom Bull Hill, and we're going to take a moment today to talk about the program that we introduced the other evening with our podcast, The Brotherhood Lives. And if you haven't listened to it yet, you can find it on iTunes under the Can Man Radio Show. It's a great 45 minutes of just reflection and honesty, brutal honesty, and guidance and help and support. And Tom, we talked a little bit about it at the end of the podcast. Let's talk about February 8th. In Orlando. So let's tell the viewers what's happening on February 8th.
February 8th is a seminar with the Chip Terry Fund for first responders about the help we can get with the suicide awareness.
Okay.
But what we're doing is it's a little more than just a seminar. We have Dr. Abby coming down from the IAFF, does a very good job on explaining how the brain works, and shows some films of how it actually changes the chemicals in it when you start being affected by severe trauma.
Wow.
Yeah, when I did it with him last year, I learned so much that I said I have to bring it to Florida because I don't know anyone else doing it. Then we get a little break. There's some interaction if you want to, so you're not just listening to people speak. Everything's in layman's terms. That's what I love it. Then Joe Terry, bless her heart, does a phenomenal job reliving what she went through with her husband of 32 years, assistant chief there in Covington, which was once they had the fourth busiest rescue in the world, in the nation.
Wow.
They're right across the river from Cincinnati, so it's a city, much different than ours.
Okay.
And she talks about how she didn't know it was PTSD. She thought it was just being a dick.
Yeah.
And he went to get help, got the wrong kind of help, walked away one night, wrote her a note, and shot himself.
Oh, Lord.
They had 6 kids.
6 kids.
2 adopted kids from Haiti. This is how this family was. They had 4 of her own. She gave birth to 4. All good kids, 2 Marines. And then she felt like she was called to do more. So she went to Haiti and adopted 2 children.
Oh, my.
And he left them with 4,
wow.
with 6. So for someone to do that, not just in their own life, but to leave a family of that, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's something we really need to look at because it's the same story. No one saw it coming. And this has happened more and more. And this is why I'm trying to get more involved in it. You know, I went through my period 20 years ago.
Yes.
Didn't know it was PTSD. In fact, told them they were wrong when the experts told me what I had. I thought I was just a drunk. And they said, no, you're suffering some severe trauma. So we went through everything. So next I'm going to have Walt Lewis and then Chief Matt McGrew. I may be getting Chief DeJesus from down south coming up.
From Delray Beach.
Delray Beach.
Yep.
And what they're going to do is explain to us as firefighters how to circumvent the system, what their departments do, and how we can seek help without being worried about what's going to happen to us.
This is a real dilemma. It's an epidemic amongst our rank and file and our leadership even.
It's huge. Most of the every call I get from guys looking for help, and since I've done the walk, there's dozens of them, is that I don't know what to do with my fire department. I don't want to be looked down on. I don't know how to ask for help. I don't know what they give. And it's on and on and on. So luckily these chiefs have come so they can speak from the horse's mouth, so to say, of what to do. God. You know, I don't want us going to another seminar where you might take notes to where you leave and forget everything. I want to offer solutions.
And this is going to expand because you're talking about incorporating the 12 steps in a peer program that you want to build as well through the Firehood Foundation.
Yep.
And this is not going to be the only seminar in Florida, right?
Oh, no. I have to do these seminars. I don't like talking about them, but I have to do them. And what I'm going to share in Kentucky, up there, what we did, we had 2 or 3 guys share their horror stories, you know. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to share is the trauma I experienced growing up into before I became a fireman that I never dealt with, thinking it was normal.
Yes.
Thinking everyone goes through this, so it's nothing different. And this started showing its head as I became a fireman.
Mm-hmm.
And what I found out is a lot of people who get in the fire service have stuff that they have stuff for years, never dealt with, thinking it's normal. Then we start going on these calls, and it's not just the calls, it's stuff that we have never dealt with that leads to this trauma.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, if you know, you look at it, the way I've seen it is that if 1 out of every 9 or 10 persons is an alcoholic in the normal world, imagine what the fire service is.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Because a normal, regular person, I don't think becomes a true fireman.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have our posers, but the guys that are true firemen, there is shit going on in their life because we have that we don't care attitude if we get hurt or not. We're going to go balls in to help other people. So I'm going to give my little spiel, and then in between there we'll have lunch. Mission Barbecue's giving it. We're going to have a cash bar after that.
Okay.
And then we're going to have an hour and a half to 2 hour session of give and take. Whatever people want to ask any of us, we're there to talk about. What if we have questions for you guys?
Yeah.
So we're hoping to do that. My real goal is, as I've told you, is to start workshop retreats for firefighters, law enforcement, to where we have a solution,
Mm-hmm.
to where I can give you what was freely given to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 12 steps of AA. Trust me, if you like to drink, it's not going to take that away from you. I don't have a problem with any of that.
Okay.
But what this does is that if you're experiencing a lot of anger on a daily basis, if you're just morbid reflection, all these things, I have tools that I've used for 19 years that have helped me on a daily basis, and they help me within seconds of my anger, or they help me within a lot of issues that we go through.
Mm-hmm.
These are just workable tools I want to share with other guys.
The most important thing here is that you do not have to suffer in silence, and it's important to know that help is there. The firehoodfoundation.org or firehoodfoundation.org is the website. The seminar is Saturday, February 8th.
Yeah.
And it's an all-day event. Again, lunch is served. $40 admission, if I remember correctly.
$40 admission. The first 100 people will be receiving that textbook by Dan Willis.
Okay.
The Bulletproof Spirit, which that alone is worth that.
Outstanding. I'm going to post it today, so you'll have the flyer ready to go. It'll be on all platforms. If you're in the Central Florida area or a little north or a little south, take the time. Go to this seminar on the 8th. It could change your life. So, Bull, thanks, brother.
Thanks again, man.
Thanks for doing all of this. God bless you.
And
okay?
thanks for saving that woman this morning.
One step at a time, right? You know, it is what it is. Right place, right time.
Oh, my God.
You can't win for losing sometimes.
You can't.
All right, guys. Keep your head on a swivel. Take care, and God bless.